You are listening to the Book Your Dream Clients podcast, bite-sized episodes from one coach to another to help you create and scale your business with simplicity. No hustle required. Welcome back to the Book Your Dream Clients podcast. I am grateful you are spending time with me today because I'm going to give you 5 things to do to land your next client. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hey coaches, I'm excited to give you these 5 tips, but I want to tell you one thing before we dig in. All of these tips have a common denominator, an application to work with you. So if you don't have an application to work with you and you're just popping on Zoom calls from a Calendly link, or you're getting on calls with people who are kicking the tires or have no interest in investing with you, I really want you to use that application because this will dramatically reduce the amount of calls that you're going on that are not converting into clients. I only want you getting on calls with people who are interested in investing in themselves. So this is the best way for you to honor your time and to screen people before you end up going on a 20, 30, 60-minute call with somebody who just has no interest in doing that. Yes, I believe in helping people, and that's why I have all of these free resources to help people who aren't ready to invest. But for the people who are ready for that commitment, that needs to be portrayed in the application before you get on that discovery call with them, okay? So if you don't have that working for you, use Typeform, use Google Form, whatever it is, screen people before you give them the link to your calendar. Okay, now that we got that settled, let's jump into tip number 1. So here's the first way you can land that next client. I want you to create a webinar, yes, a webinar, and have a call to action for them to apply to work with you. If you've never done a webinar before, this is a great way to get this out of your system because webinars are so powerful when it comes to bringing in clients and students. Canva has some amazing templates for you, so I highly recommend you go and sit down and think, what would my future client really want to learn right now? What would be an easy yes for them? And can I teach on it in 3 different teaching points? So for me, I have a webinar with a CTA for people to apply, and it's called How to Create a 6-Figure Coaching Business. All my coaches want to know that, right? And I know how to do that. I've done it, and now I'm showing you in my webinar. Now, the trick here to keep this an evergreen webinar where people can sign up and just watch it whenever, don't put your pricing on the slides because your pricing will increase as you grow. And I don't want you to have to keep going back and changing your slides. So I just have a call to action for them to apply to work with me. And they can go over to my sales page, review what my one-on-one looks like, and then apply. That's keeping your life a little bit easier. I think it's great if you want to take this webinar to the next level and do it live to your list or, run ads to it or announce to your social media audience that you're doing a webinar and then do this live with that call to action. You will get discovery call applications coming in from this. I personally just didn't do it. I created this, I recorded this on my own and then loaded it on a page and literally just have people coming in from there. But you certainly can do it live. I just had a client do it live and she had amazing success with it. And now she's working on putting it on Evergreen. So you can create, pins and social media content, driving traffic to the landing page to register. They can watch it right away and then they can apply to work with you and then you will have a new client. Okay? This isn't something you'll probably just whip up in an hour. This is a long-term strategy. So usually those long-term strategies include quite a bit of work, but it's so worth it in the end. Definitely recommend you do that. If you want to see an example of my webinar for this, go to my website and click on the 6-Figure webinar, and then you can see exactly how I do it. All right, tip number 2, send an email out to your list. Let them know the successes of your last clients. Let them know that you get where they are and you want to help them get out of their rut and into the place where they really want to be and that you can help them. And again, have that call to action to apply. Don't just send them an email and say, send me a DM if you want to work with me. Don't do that. People are too shy to do that. Just let them go through that application process on their own. And then you can review them and then respond accordingly. So again, send out an email to your list. I have an email that works really well when I have spots open for coaching. The last time I sent that out was October or November, and I got five or six clients from that one email. So that's a really good one. So I definitely keep that one in my back pocket when I need it. Sending out an email to your list announcing that you have a space for a client when you actually have space for clients is a great way to remind people that you do one-on-one coaching, because we can assume that people know what we do. So reminding them and letting them know, hey, I'm here to help whenever you're ready. People will save it for later, or they will go ahead and apply right away. So include hyperlinks, buttons, testimonials, all of those things. Really let them know that you're here to help, and then they will take you up on your offer. All right, the next one is test out a limited time offer on your thank you pages to apply to work with you. This is something we teach in Stand Out Coaching Academy and the Confident Coach Club. If you have a lot of freebies out there, which you should, they all lead to that same static thank you page, right? Where they can go in your Facebook group, they can download more freebies, you're thanking them for downloading, etc., etc. But what if you took it up another level and you added a timer on there, like a 5-minute timer, I think would be appropriate, or 15 minutes, and say for a limited time, I'm offering free discovery calls for coaches or whatever your audience is, and then put a link to apply. Don't put your calendar on there. So this way, if you have a lot of traffic to your landing pages and they're all heading to the thank you page, no matter what freebie they downloaded, this is a great way to show people that you are taking on new clients. Again, this strategy works really well, so I wouldn't have this on all the time because you probably will get bombarded with discovery call applications. But this is a great way if you have a client that just wrapped up their time with you and you're ready for more, put a limited time offer on your thank you pages. I don't do this because it works too well, and so I just don't. I know I have clients who do it and students, and it works beautifully for them. So again, you can use an evergreen timer if you're a WordPress person. I use the evergreen timer on lead pages, and then it looks at the IP address, so it doesn't repeat that offer over and over again. And then that timer is unique to that person. And then you can use your usual thank you page content below it. Okay? So the next one is post on social media with a call to action to apply. If you're a Reels person or your IGTV or Instagram Live, wherever you like to show up and wherever you get the most engagement, stories, posts, let them know that you have room for a new client. Let them know the transformation of your previous clients. Let them know that you understand where they are and where they want to be, all of that same stuff, right? But use this. You could even just brainstorming here, you could even use the email copy that you're sending out to your list on social media. So what you could do is send out an email to your list, grab that same copy, create an Instagram post, keep the copy similar. You might have to shorten it up a little bit. Call to action to apply, and make sure your link and profile is correct. And then also promote it on stories and wherever else. So you can kind of do two things at the same time. That's a great strategy. And then the last one, create a new freebie with a mini feature of your one-on-one coaching with a call to action on the last page of your freebie to work with you. I'll say that again. Create a new freebie, so a new PDF, with a mini feature on the last page of your one-on-one coaching and a call to action to work with you. If you're creating stuff in Canva, you can link out images and text from the PDF, and they can go from the PDF over to your sales page. So use your last pages of your freebies as little mini one-on-one coaching features. Put some testimonials on there, some sales copy, images, and then link it out so they can go straight to your sales page. This is a great tactic, and you might want to go and redo your other freebies. I mean, I think it would be a great idea to have that little mini feature, that constant page at the end of all your free content, so people can see that you do offer more. I think a big mistake that we make is assuming people know what we do. But think of the noise that is surrounding your dream clients. There's so much coming at them. They can't possibly know everything that you do. Only really you do. So don't feel like you're repeating yourself or you're a broken record or gosh, I feel like I'm being salesy. You're not. Put that mini feature of you. Put testimonials. Put, the the struggles that you know they're going through and what your one-on-one coaching covers. Put it all on one page, and then again, link it out to your one-on-one sales page. Okay, let's review them all really quick to wrap it up. Number 1, create a webinar with a CTA for them to apply. Number 2, send an email out to your list and ask them to apply to work with you. Number 3, test out a limited time offer on your thank you page to apply. Number 4, post on social media with a call to action to apply. And then number 5, create a new freebie with a mini feature of your one-on-one coaching and a call to action on the last page that links out to your sales page so they can work with you. Lots of tips and lots of wins for you ahead. If you have any questions, please send me a DM on Instagram or join our Facebook group, dreamclientcommunity.com, and I'd be happy to help you out. Let me know which ones you're going to try, and when they work, let me know. I'm excited for you, and thank you so much for listening. I will see you on the next one.